Hey there! Welcome to day 27 of Step by Step September. My name is Mary. For today's video, we've got 4 movements. I've got it planned to do 5 repetitions of each, 3 rounds through. As with our previous videos, we'll go through each of the movements up front and then we will get into the workout. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you have a great workout. Let's go ahead and get into things. So we've got 4 movements. As I mentioned before, we're going to do 5 repetitions of each, 3 rounds through. Most of them are going to be down on the floor. We're going to start in a 4 on the floor, kneeling, tabletop position. So I've got my hips right above my knees, shoulders right above my wrists. We're doing hydrants. So what we do is we just lift our leg out to the side, inner thigh as parallel to the floor as we can get it. So we'll do 5 repetitions on one side, and then we'll switch and do 5 repetitions on the other side. Keep it in mind, we don't have to get our inner thigh totally parallel to the floor. So if you can come here and you're like, yep, that's good for me, awesome. Just go to your body's degree of mobility and comfortability and safety in this one. We're going to stay down on the floor for our second movement, which is called a Sphinx Push-up. We'll start in a forearm plank position, and we can either be up or have our knees up off the floor, or keep your knees down on the floor, whichever feels comfortable to you, and we'll be able to make that decision more when we have more information about what this looks like. A couple things on the safety of this position. We want to make sure that we're keeping our glutes squeezed together, engaged, core nice and tight all throughout the movement, and we're making a very subtle movement with our arms. We're working our triceps. So what we do is we press up onto our hands, bringing your elbows up off the floor, and then with control, slowly coming back down, just like this. Keeping your knees up off the floor may not be in your workout, not a problem. We'll keep our knees down and do the same thing. So just pressing our elbows up off the floor, really feeling the strength coming from our triceps. The closer our knees are to our body, or our arms, the closer our knees are to our elbows, the less intense that's going to be. So if you notice that having your knees far back is like, oh, I'm having a hard time getting up there, that's okay. Just bring your knees up closer, keeping your core tight, and pressing your elbows up off the floor. We'll be standing for our third movement. It is a side lunge. We're going to go 5 one way, then 5 the other way. What this looks like is I'm standing with my feet closer together. They don't have to be touching. And we lean out. You can touch the floor if you'd like or not. So we'll go 5 one way, and then we'll switch and do 5 the other direction. So we get 5 repetitions on each leg. Our last movement is going to be back down on the floor. It is called a bear to plank. We've done this before, and so I'll show you the different options we have for this. So the movement is we're going to be in a plank position. Pull your hips back to where your hips are over your knees, and you're in sort of a kneeling position with your arms extended, and then press forward. So pull back. Oh, excuse me, Ellie. Hello. Press forward, back, and forward. So we'll do that. If you aren't feeling like you want to do the back and forth motion, you can hold the plank for the duration of the 5 repetitions that we'll do, and I'll count those out so you know. Or you can come into that 4 on the floor tabletop position and lift your knees up off the floor, just hover them there, and hold the bear position for the duration of those 5 repetitions. And again, I'll call that out. So if one of these 2 options you're doing, you know the time frame. All right, so we have the 4 different movements. Got it planned to do 5 repetitions of each, 3 rounds through. We're going to start with those hydrants, and we'll get set up and go ahead and get into things. With these, We can add a small resistance band if we've got those and we want to. That will make them a little bit more spicy. Here's 3, 2, and 1. We'll switch and do the other leg, making sure we're being really in control with these. I definitely, sometimes I use the band, but I'm feeling these in my glutes. There's 3 without it. So going with slowly and with control really helps us do that without. And there's our last one. Needing extra equipment if we don't want or don't have that as an option. We're gonna stay down on the floor and get set up for our Sphinx push-ups. Remembering we can be up, our knees up off the floor, knees down on the floor, just whichever feels best to you. Knees closer to our elbows is gonna make it a little bit less spicy. Here we go, we've got 5 repetitions. There's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh man, good gracious. All right, slowly come up to standing. We'll do our side lunges next. My triceps stuff though. I may go on my knees for the next one. We'll see. All right, we'll go ahead and do 5 side lunges, one leg. I like these. If you are working on stability and balance stuff, what you can try to do with these is keep your foot up off the floor. There's 3, 2, and 1 on that side. We'll switch sides. That can help us kind of work through that stability a little bit, but we don't have to. We can always just step our foot back in and place it on the floor. 2 and 1. Excellent. We'll pop back down to the floor. Ooh. For our plank to bear or bear to plank position, get set up in a plank. Remembering we can hold a plank, hold a bear, just whatever we're feeling today. Here we go. Pull those hips back, press forward. Keeping our core tight. 3. Wow, I'm sweating on this one. 2 and 1. All right, round 1 is done. And we'll stay down on the floor because we've got our second round of hydrants. I'm a little sweaty today. This is kind of wild. Good for me. Good for my body's cooling system. All right, here we go. Let's do our second round of hydrants. Yeah. 3, 2, and 1. We'll switch. Do the other leg. 5, 4. Oh gosh. 3. I think my glutes are gonna feel this one. 2. And 1. They're feeling these hydrants for sure. I think tomorrow my triceps and my glutes are gonna be a little. I'm gonna have to really stretch them out. Grab a towel here before I get into those Sphinx push-ups. I am gonna take myself up on that offer I made during round 1. Keep my knees on the floor for these Sphinx push-ups. Okay, hello there, sweet girl. 4, 3, oh, thank you, okay. 2, and 1. All right, we'll go ahead, hello, Ellie, and stand up. Remember, we've got those side lunges next. And here we go. Ellie likes to work out. She likes to really. She always stands in the room or lays down, and 1 in the room where we work out in the house. When we're in there, takes naps, watches us, holds us accountable to the clock. 3, especially when we're working out near her lunchtime. 2, 1. She makes sure we know. Please, humans, don't forget to feed me. Please don't forget to feed me. All right, we'll come into that plank position, get set up for bear plank. We would never forget to feed her. Here we go. 5. She just wants to make sure that we are keeping an eye on the clock. 4. 3. We love her. 2. And 1. All right, round 2 is through, and we'll get ready for final round, round 3. Starting with those hydrants. Okay. I'm curious, do you have your own furry children or human children or reptilian children? Yeah. Do they do and say and act in funny ways that you're like, how cute and hilarious? All right, let's go ahead and do our hydrants. Would love to hear if there's anything your kids do. 3, that makes you laugh. 2, and go, aww. And 1, pretty much anything Ellie does either makes us laugh or go, aww. Only a few times are we like, hey, sassy britches, that's enough. 3, 2, because as you can tell, 1, she has a lot of personality and she shares it with us. She can be very vocal. Don't let this adorable little face fool you. She can get very, very vocal about things. She is right where I need to be. Okay, we'll get in our forearm plank for the Sphinx push-ups so we can keep our knees down or up. Here we go, 5 repetitions. 5, 4, man, she's 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Add an element of fun and challenge to your workout with your children. And up for the side lunges. And here we go. Or when we take breaks from recording, like days off, 3, she has her moments where she's like, oh no, she'll come over here. 2, and be like, it's time to be on camera. Gotta get my time in front of the audience, and we'll switch legs. There's 5. 4, yeah. We're talking about you. 3, just how awesome you are. 2, and 1. One more movement today. You guys are getting a lot about Ellie. This is Ellie's workout. Day 27, Ellie's day. All right, in that plank, we'll do the plank to bear. Hold the plank or hold the bear position, just whatever's clever for you. There we go. Last 5 reps of the day. 3, 2, very good girl. And 1. Excellent job. Excellent job. Great job from me. Ellie says great job. Both very proud of you, proud of ourselves. Oh, I'm sweaty. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you had a great workout. I'll see you here again tomorrow. Hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever you've got going on. Hope you enjoy it and have a peaceful day. Again, I'll see you tomorrow. Take good care of yourself.